Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick look again at SUI, seeing what's going on. This coin's looking better, but I wouldn't say it's awesome. In other words, there's a lot of coins out there right now that are kind of breaking bullish, potentially going to retest their local highs. This one still has yet to break its local high, so just be mindful of that. It's not a bad thing per se, it just implies that we want to be a little more cautious than usual with this coin based on the simple sense that, well, it hasn't broken free just yet. But this is a very good sign, by the way. We are above the 20-day SMA. The descending trend line, for the most part, is broken. So distinct probability we see further upside. I just want to kind of urge a little bit of caution there, not just to go balls to the wall with everything you got. It's not really ideal. Quick congrats to our community members here for some nice profits from Near Protocol, a trade from the week before last. Actually held that one out for a little more profit. And our more recent ETH trade on, I think Thursday, we took that trade 27% there. So while we're not seeing like monumental gains, they're consistent and they're slow and steady. So I would urge you to just be cautious and careful with the trades that you're taking. Try not to FOMO in too much. It's easy to want to FOMO in today. I totally get it. I'm getting that feeling too, but I'm waiting for a bullish backtest before I decide to do that. And what I mean by that is a lot of coins broke through their local highs and are retesting those or potentially going to retest them. And if so, that's when you want to consider getting in. FOMOing in right now to the breakout isn't always the best call. Taking a look at liquidation, we can recognize here first that we can see so it's kind of scattered, the liquidation above and below the price. But from a macro perspective, there's a big chunk at 270 and 280. So just kind of recognize that. We break free from our 250 range here. I think there's a distinct probability we're going to continue to run. We can see liquidation delta has shifted bullish, which is generally a favorable sign. You don't really want to short into that, especially that lower breakout. While we haven't established higher highs yet, that's a very good sign. What is also a good sign here too is the open interest below the price, 236, 225. Those are two heavy concentrations where people averaged in and or purchased a lot of SUI here recently. So that's a good sign, okay? Overall, very, very beneficial. Take a look at the daily, kind of work our way down and see where we're at. Once more, we're above the 20-day SMA. That's very favorable. We can see we're tentatively under 50 on the RSI. Most other coins like Solana, for example, Bitcoin, they're breaking above 50 on the RSI. SUI hasn't yet. So that to me tells me that we're not fully bullish yet. That's usually a sign I like to look for. However, we're over that moving average and we have the money flow index above the RSI. Those are usually very good signs. So please understand that for the most part, we're looking positive here. I'm just not super convinced that we're good to go until we get over like 250. That's just me personally. I'm a bit more on the conservative side though, folks. I'm always going to err on the side of caution and try to educate you on best practice because that's just how you should do it. And not everything goes to the moon. That's just all there is to it. Okay, so 4-hour time frame. I'll update our playout chart if you want to check that out. It's available on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. It's actually available now because I upload it before I upload my video or while doing so. But the whole point of me mentioning this is that we got this previous resistance, turn support, turn to resistance range. So honestly, being above this 230 to 238 range is important. That's kind of reflected on the open interest there that we have a lot of volume in those ranges. So that kind of reinforces that support. And locally here too, ever since March 10th, it's like 2 weeks worth of trading, we've seen the largest amount of interest, or our point of control is at 225. That's super solid to be able to have that below the price action. So everything's looking pretty good here. We're getting closer to 70 on the RSI. I would expect a little bit of capitulation, price to pull back before we really see the big push. And if it were to pull back, it would make sense to retest the local highs here at 238. So to me, I'm looking for a long at roughly a 238 to 232 range. That seems sensible at this point. Hourly time frame is probably going to confirm the same thing here. What every other time frame is. We can see that we've broken bullish tentatively on the shorter term time frames. The macro still is yet to be. The jury's out for now, but it's definitely looking favorable. Okay, so we got mostly confirming factors letting us know we're going to continue higher up, and I like that. So that's really good stuff. Awesome stuff here. So folks, what else is awesome? What do you know? Bitunix. Be sure to check them out. No KYC or VPN required. Link down below for that. Otherwise, I hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll look forward to work with you. Hope you have a good one. Thanks again so much for your time. Take care of yourself out there. Bye-bye.